Hello Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. I'll be doing this in 4 parts. The first segment is the general section just to see what comes out for you. From there we'll move into your finances and your money, and then we'll move into your relationships. After which we'll take a short break for a sound bath cleanse, and then we'll go into the ask a question section where you think of a question and we'll see the advice that comes up regarding that. So let's get into it. General messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. Just going to go and try to get 3 cards first. We'll clarify each of the 3 cards with 3 cards, and let's just get into it. This video was meant to have been up, like I'm meant to have done this recording like a couple of days ago, but I've just been caught up with life and things, so better late than never. Alright, general messages. 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm gonna get 2 more cards. General messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Yeah, which one flipped here? The Hierophant in reverse. One more. Ace of Swords. Ooh, someone is breaking free. 8 of Swords. In reverse. The Hierophant. In reverse, and the Ace of Swords come upright. It looks like someone is breaking free from tradition, or breaking free from expectations or limitations imposed by culture, or someone's breaking free from like restrictions and stuff. Someone's getting independent. 8 of Swords speaks about being up in your head and feeling disenfranchised and unempowered. What's the opposite of empowered? I don't know. Unempowered, because they just feel like everything is going wrong. You're up in their head. They are overthinking things. So in reverse, it's like someone is taking like a chill pill. Someone is realizing they have the tools to break free. They have the wherewithal to discern when something's no longer serving them, and they are like taking charge of their life. So if this was like in a religious situation, somebody might have realized that their religion is no longer serving them, or something that they were really like bound to for a while. They're breaking free from that, and that's because they've got some information with the Ace of Swords. So let's see more about this Ace of Swords. Let's see what comes out. We might find out what it was that someone else had to break free from, or what it was that caused this forward movement or this independent action to be taken. Queen of Swords in reverse. Too many. Looking for just 2 more. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. One more. Everything is fine. Okay, in this particular deck, when the illustrator was doing it, I'm not sure if it was the illustrator or the writer. I think it was the illustrator, because it was the very first card that they did. And this card is a play on the 10 of Swords. Because 10 of Swords, okay, well, let me show you everything before I get into that. So you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Got the Moon card in reverse, and then you've got everything is fine upright. Someone got empowered because they might have realized that somebody that they really trusted with information, but someone that they really looked up to, someone whose word they hung on, they realized that they realized hidden things. Probably they dug deeper, did more scrutiny, more research, and realized that and let things pass through the phases of things. Probably maybe they had given like a set timeline. I want to achieve this goal in this period. They had like markers for their success, or for their measurements of success, and this situation wasn't meeting it. And so if they were patient to hope that things will unveil themselves, and they probably did, and then they realized, well, this is the worst, this is the stab me in the back, this is everything, but you know what, everything is fine, and I'm going to break free from this hierophant that I really like obligated myself to. Okay, now let's get more about this hierophant. You might get a description about the situation, or let's just see what comes out. I'll read it intuitively when it comes out. Three cards, the world, and two more, world uprights. Three of Swords in reverse. One more. Just one more. Two came out. Way too many. I just want one more. Got the World upright. Got the Three of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the hierophant. Okay. What made it easy to like break free from this hierophant was realizing that you saw the bigger picture for yourself. You wanted it all. You want it all. You feel you've learned all the lessons. You feel you really lended yourself to the situation. You showed up as your best. You've been through trials and tribulations, and you really want everything. You want to succeed, and all that, but this hierophant was blocking it or affecting your vibe, and you got stabbed. You really felt you were burned, but in reverse, you're letting it all slide. You are unbreaking your own heart, and you're choosing to move forward. Most importantly, you've got the Hanged One. Come upright. You are releasing yourself, releasing control, learning to look at things from a different perspective, trusting the divine, stepping out of your comfort zone, really looking at things from a different perspective. So this is really like breaking free, trying to do things in a different way while still trusting God or your creator while you're doing that. So you probably realize that you do not need to be subjugated or to be under this hierophant, whether it was a person or institution or a belief system. You're realizing what you want. It's not what this is giving. This is giving heartbreak, and you're not here for it. You're looking at things from a new perspective. So let's see this truth. Let's see this truth. Okay, King of Pentacles. All right. Strength in reverse. And the Tower. Okay. To clarify the Ace of Swords, we got the King of Pentacles. Success, financial abundance, the controller, the owner and the controller of the funds and the finances. That's the energy that's coming up with the truth. You've got the Strength in reverse. Strength speaks of knowing how to show up for yourself. Should I be fierce? Should I be demure? What have I gone through before? How did I handle it? How is it going to play out now? Really choosing yourself, but this is in reverse. And then you've got the Tower. So it might be one of two things. It might be the truth you're coming to realize might be launching you into a position of success, but you're going to have to like modify how you do things, because you might think you have it all sorted out, but it does look like there was a bit of haste with this decision. Situations where you feel like so oppressed for so long that when you're deciding to move forward, you just like go haywire or something. And I think part of this decision is fueled by money. So although yes, you would realize that you're getting more financially abundant and things seem to be clicking finances wise, but when it comes to your behavior, your personality, you might realize that you're having to change yourself, and I'm not really sure that's going to sit down well with you, either with you personally or with the whole situation, because it's a Tower moment coming up. So or it might be that this you learned that breaking away from this is going to bring you abundance, and you're going to have to modify your behavior. But and so I don't know if it's a good tower or a bad tower, because most of the time when we hear, if you're like a really conversant with tarot, when you hear the tower, you're like, ooh, it's so scary. But there's always positives from the tower. Would you rather go so far in the wrong direction, and when it gets to a pivotal point, things all crumble? The thing is, we tend to like patch and make do with certain things for too long until they just don't work. So let's find out if it's a good tower. The shake-up you're getting is going to be positive shake-up, where all the bullshit gets tossed to the side, or you realize that, well, you are coming with the bullshit, you are the bullshit, and you're going to have to change. But you're going to have money while you're doing this. It's going to, all of this is going to lead to increasing your finances. But let's check out what kind of tower. That's going to be the last card for this general segment, and we'll pick one card from here and then one card from the oracle deck, and I'll read them both, and that's like the final information. Let's find out if that speaks more about this tower, or this vital information that you are coming with, or you're leading with, or that is presented to you. It's being presented to you. Alternatively, before I go far, I just got another hit. The Ace of Swords might be you realizing that you're being manipulated you're being manipulated and deceived in a particular situation by somebody that you truly trusted, and then you got information realizing that this person was just in it because they're getting money from you, and because they could manipulate you, and all that is going to end soon. That might be what this is. Okay, so one last card for the general section for Earth signs, Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorns, and one oracle card to round this up. After this, we'll clear, and then we'll get into messages regarding your finances and your money. Seven of Cups. Options. You know how sometimes when you decide to like break free from something, either like in a relationship, most especially like in relationships, when things start getting like dicey and funny, and you decide, well, I'm going to walk, all of a sudden, even before you decide you're going to walk, when things are just getting shitty, you just start getting like different options, like options start falling in your lap. And it usually is like an ego booster, when something that you've walked or like subjected or submitted yourself to for so long is no longer working, and you start thinking funny about, all of a sudden like there's options left, right, and center, like you're spoiled for choice. But the thing about that, if you look at the Seven of Cups, you see there's so many gifts, there's so many options being presented, and from the get-go, it's like, oh, every cup has something. But if you look at it clearly, some come with strife, some come with love, some come with struggle, some are blessings. So you're encouraged to really analyze all the options you're presented. So this tower might be because you rushed into making decisions from the options. But let's just get the final cards for Seven of Cups. Advice for the Seven of Cups for the general section for Earth signs. Determination. Don't be too determined to prove that you made the right choice by stepping away from something and rushing into something new so fast. You know, like when people, like it's been a breakup, people want to win the breakup. Just like, okay, yeah, I leveled up before you did, I met somebody new or something. Don't let that don't let your haste to rebel from this hierophant lead you to pick the wrong thing, and then really just chill, take your time. Your determination to move forward should be your determination to move forward. Keep pettiness out of this, and really take your time to make a good choice. Because if you had subjected yourself, as you subjected yourself to this hierophant for so long, you are someone that tends to commit to things. It comes off like someone that tends to commit to things. So be careful that you don't rush and move it fast in the wrong direction with the next person or the next situation or next idea. All right, that's it for general messages. So I'm going to clear the air with my tincture and swap decks as well, and then we'll get into messages regarding your finances and your money. So let's do that. Message regarding finances and money for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's do this one. Okay, in this deck, I lost one card, so I tend to substitute it with this one. Let me take that out. Okay, let's go. Messages regarding finances and money for earth signs. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, so many. I want just one. I want just one, please. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool. Knight of Pentacles, the disburser of funds, the bearer of the opportunity, you got that upright. You got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Well, your money is already talking about money, right? And then you've got the Fool card. Okay, right off the bat, you've got money, you've done your research, you're ready to use it. But you're careful, because you know finances and abundance just don't come like that. Even when we tend to like manifest finances and abundance, it takes this to work. It's just to manifest overnight. You must have like learned all your lessons, made mistakes and all that, and you're leveling up. Then the abundance comes in. So you're at a pivotal point where you feel, well, I've got money, I want to go into something, and I'm going to be careful. I'm going to watch. I'm going to wait. I'm going to observe my surroundings. I know what I'm carrying is important. I've got my trusty steed. I've got the vehicle to move forward. I'm going to observe my surroundings. I'm going to read the room. And reading the room, it's making you realize, chill. Don't invest anymore. Just wait a bit. And then you've got the Fool. So you might have been thinking of working a certain way before, but you're deciding to transform. You're deciding to cut your losses. You're deciding to not invest so much in a particular venture because you've got something new that you want to step into. And this new thing is quite scary. It's quite scary. It's something that if people don't understand the value of, they might look at you like a jester. But you're optimistic. You've got your head in the clouds. You've got your feet on the ground. You're optimistic. You want to move forward. You've got your confidence. You see, look at the dove there with the peace. Yeah, you've got all that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how you became the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see the character traits that you've had to embody, or let's see your story. Let's see if this relates to you. Remember, as with tarot is entirely subject to your own interpretations. We only tell the stories from them and the lessons from them, and you apply them to your life. It's always free will. It's only just advice. Take what makes sense and leave the rest. Do not force the messages. If it's your message, you will get it. If it's not your message, let it slide. Check your other placements, or come back another time for another reading. This is a general read. It's not going to apply to everybody. I'll be opening readings at some time in February. If you want a specific read that you're sure is tailored to you, then you're going to have to book that. I'll put the information about readings anytime I'm open or close for readings. That information is going to be in the description of the videos, or you could check out my website, avanavatia.com. Yeah. So okay, let's get into it. That being said, okay, let me be gentle. With that being said, let me just pick this up. We are getting into more information about this journey to being the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Put that back. So three cards to clarify. Give us more information about this Knight of Pentacles. The Empress in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Ooh, okay. This is a situation. Okay. You slowed down, or you're slowing down, or you're being very cautious because you realize that there's power play. There might be power play between an influential couple around you, or you saw yourself as part of a power couple or part of a winning team, only to realize that you were really relying on the potential of things, not the reality of things. You've got two characters here. You've got someone that is expected, or by all rights should be nurturing and a multiplier of anything. Someone you could give a house that'll make you home, someone that'll take one and make it into 10, but they're not acting like that. They've got somebody that's meant to be like in charge of everything and rule logically, but they're not acting right as well. And right in the middle, we've got the Nine of Wands. So you're deciding to slow down because other people, other situations where you partnered or trusted so really in another party, you got to realize that there was more you could get from it, and you... Give me a sec. In situations where you've trusted people, you've realized that you've had to do more by yourself. So probably a situation where you may have decided to like partner with somebody or invest or venture something with somebody, and they were not holding their own weight of the work. You realize that it was just like a partnership, just in name. You were doing a lot more than you anticipated you were going to have to do, and this was something that you ended up having to always pick up the ball because this was something you're passionate about, and your reputation and your self-worth, really the realization of your dreams really depended on this. And you're like, well, the people that I'm playing with, or the people that I'm thinking of playing with, they're going to stress me. And that's why you are choosing not to invest any further. You're choosing not to pay attention to it. You are expanding your possibilities and looking over the horizon. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, which ordinarily would speak about pausing and watching your investments grow. Kind of time where you pause and then see whether to move forward or what to remix and revise or something. It's saying that it's leading to you to make something going to step up and do something new. But let's just get more information about this Seven of Pentacles. Let's see if there's any advice that comes up about the Seven of Pentacles for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Judgment in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Magician. Yep, that's Judgment. Purity of character, relationship with ethics, being truly involved and not being what's it called? Not brown nosing, not let me look. not brown nosing, not cutting corners, not being deceitful, not being two-faced. That's that came up in reverse. You got the Tower in reverse, and you got the Magician. So this reads like you're choosing not to invest because with deeper scrutiny you're realizing, oh well, this wasn't built on a good foundation. Yeah. No. Okay, no. Yes, let me correct myself. You're choosing not to invest because there was scrutiny of character, might be yours, might be whoever this emperor and empress are, that were not just serving you. They were, or you were, the behaviors were analyzed, and somebody, at least one person, wasn't up to par. Yeah. So because you're doing this by yourself, I'm inclined to think that either the emperor or the empress, I don't know which of them you are, and gender is relative in tarot, but I would read this as inventory was taken, and while you were, inventory was taken, somebody wasn't, somebody's ways were impure, but somebody was right. So it's like building the right thing with the wrong person, and you realize, well, yeah, I can't do this by myself. I've got the tools I need. If it's time to think, I can think logically, I can be humane, I can be empathetic, I know how to manage money, I know how to get money. When it comes, I'm an innovative person. You're like, well, I did my share of the work, you didn't. We got checked. Because of your involvement, this whole thing crashed. So I'm going to take this model and I'm going to take it elsewhere. That's what it's saying. So that's the Fool. All right. So let's go into this new opportunity, the Fool. We're clarifying the Fool. Too many, as I said. I just want 3. We've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles upright. Knight of Cups upright. Okay. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Pentacles upright. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna read this as venturing, stepping into this, deciding to pause, withdraw, and launch in something new. You might find that you're gonna have to rely on your own resources more. Don't when someone is being there's different cards that talks about like movement and courage and launching into things. Some require 2 people or multiple people, some require just 1 person. When it comes to the Fool, there's a lot of solo energy with the Fool, and it's saying that you're going to have to not dwell on wanting a balance or seeking for a balance of things. You're going to have to do this by yourself. You're going to have to like take a bet, take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on yourself. So taking a chance on yourself or doing something by yourself doesn't mean like you have to do it alone, manually or something. It might be you have to make the decisions by yourself. So even if you're getting funding or you're getting assistance or something, it should be on a transactional basis where you are not tied or obligated to anybody else, because you're going to need to move fast when it comes to this thing, and you don't need the delays of waiting for balance or seeking equilibrium with somebody else's finance, somebody else's ideas. That's going to delay. You're going to have to lead with your heart in this situation. You're going to have to move fast. So yeah, so Okay, good luck. Good luck. Because these actions are for someone that has gone through the work. This is not someone that's just making his decision. Someone that, because there's a lot of you go from patience to optimism. Patience to the Knight of Pentacles, being knowing the value of money, deciding to withdraw or take a chill pill and launch into something else. Okay, so let me just read the last card as like a roll of advice. I'll do like a quick summary of all of this. Okay, this financial thing that you want to get into, you're taking your time to like really analyze your finances. You know what you know. Abundance is not easy to come by, so you're really like making sure you're doing things the right way. You really want to do things the right way. And after deep thinking and scrutiny, you're realizing, well, I want to get chill. I want to chill from this. I might completely cut this off later, but at least for now, I'm going to chill from this because I have something new on my mind, right? Because I have something new on my mind, and this something new on my mind is something that's prior to all of this, or while I was thinking about all of this, I might have contacted other people to help me and like relied on them for their expertise, really like nodding my head to their success and their own journey, but they are not really working in my favor, and I'm realizing that I really need to do this by myself. Because prior to, or most importantly, I wanted that if I ever get checked, I am on the right path. I'm doing things ethically. I'm really a principled person. I'm not afraid of my books being looked at. And I don't want to build things on false foundations because I know I have the tools. I just need to combine them properly. Previous to this, I really want to do this on my own because before I partnered with somebody and I realized that we didn't just have the same work ethic. We didn't have the same work ethic. Somebody was being dodgy, and it just really what would have been beautiful really got like damaged. And yeah, I've got the tools. I'm taking from this damage. I've taken the lessons. I know what works. I know what doesn't work, and I am confident to move forward now. And I know that moving forward, I might not find balance. It might be difficult for me to find like funding and equilibrium, but I'm going to work with what I've got, and I'm not going to be shy or delay or let somebody influence my decisions about this. So congratulations, earth signs. You are becoming more independent and you're not rushing into it, and you have all the tools you need. So one more card for finances for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and one oracle card. Ace of Cups and rejection. Yep, rejection in reverse. This thing you're lunging into is something that you're so passionate about, and do not fear, you're going to do so well. You're going to do so well. You are going to do so well. What you have is so great that no rejection is gonna work. You're gonna like push through this, and doors are going to be open for you because you've got like, if you're combining your finances, and the key to your abundance lies in your creativity and your unwillingness to take no for an answer. So congrats, earth signs. Your rigidity in your elements is gonna pay off. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna clear, and then we'll get into relationships and your little life. Okay, put this away, and then we'll clear. Messages for relationships and love for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Let's use this one. Relationships for earth signs. Oh, okay, all right. Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, no. I'm gonna have to start. There's so many flipped over that I actually thought like those were selected, but I realized that there's a lot more flipped over. Let me just check. But I'll read those two briefly. You're forcing yourself to chill. Yeah, you're forcing yourself to chill. Alright, let's start. Let's leave that. Let's start. If it's gonna come out, it'll come out again. Love messages for earth signs. Love messages for earth signs. What are you hiding? Why doesn't anyone want to come out? You're being so secretive. Oh yeah. The Chariot in reverse. Okay. This deck is like super detailed. The art is so beautiful. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody. I remember when I was in uni, my first degree in Nigeria. That was in FET Mina. I had my very good friend then. Her house, on the way to her house, there was like this wall where almost every time we used to go, we like look to notice what someone had scribbled on the wall. And the most prominent one we saw was, "Sorry baby, no time for love." That is what this earth sign, what earth sign is. Like, look, I'm somebody with a Chariot. In reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This earth sign is someone that is so in control, someone that knows the power of their energy, their love energy, their sex energy. They know the power of their what they have there. They know that, and they know, and when they get involved relationship wise, they are like very involved and they move fast. If they like this earth sign, if they like you, they really like you, and they really they are really like invested. Where they are full, they are very immersive with their relationships, and this person knows how their dedication and how they are so much of a lover boy or a lover girl, and they know that not only when they are in relationships, not only are they physical and lustful and sensual, they're also very they're very affectionate. They love. They give they give, to their partners or to their relationship. But they're like, you know what, right now I'm trying to build my coins. I'm growing up to my coins. I'm working to get what I want. I'm going to pick the fruits. I'm going to get abundance. So this Taurus or this Virgo or this Capricorn is channeling their energy, whether sexually or emotionally, towards building their finances. Yeah. You know how there's some sports that when there's like a major game come up, the coach will tell you don't have sex, because they know the power, they know how draining it can be, they know how all-encompassing it can be, how when somebody wants somebody either for a relationship or for sex or something, how that can like be cloud judgment and just like be like block your, like it can just like take over your world. They know. Yeah, this person knows that they can get swayed, and they can get like distracted a lot. They get distracted a lot in relationships, and because they want to give themselves fully, they realize that on their mind right now is building their coins. So they're taking things slow. If I need to get more information about this Chariot, me about the Chariot for earth signs. Seven of Cups. Ooh. Okay. It might also be. Okay, well, yeah. Let's see. Let me not be too hasty. Let me also have my Chariot in reverse. Let's see. It's a minute. Two more. Okay. Four of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords. Okay. Seven of Cups. Upright. Four of Cups. In reverse. Five of Swords. In reverse. This earth sign is choosing to, like, they are holding their horses, they are slowing things down because they've got a couple of options, and they really want to make sure that they analyze all these options because they don't want to be bored. They might have, like, rushed into relationships before and realized that they made the wrong choice. Previous to this, their Chariot behavior, look, there's different cups that have got different contents. From the general outlook, they all look the same, but I don't know if this, let me look at this to see if this was, yeah. Okay, no, it doesn't show it here. Let me show you this card, but look at it though, just admire the art. Yeah, they've got, like, different cups, and you know that. Oh, I'm sure they would have. No, let me see. No, it's not really shown here. I'll show you in another deck, probably from this one, the one I used for your previous reading. Yeah, there's different cups, there's different opportunities being presented, and they are taking their time to analyze what's inside. Because from the outlook, they all look the same, but you have to bring it closer to, like, inspect the contents. Yeah, so this person might have options, and they're really, like, checking all of them. And this Four of Cups is someone that has, like, someone that's probably tired of the talking stage. Like, they're tired. They are, like, overall this decision making, having to filter, like, why does the bullshit come towards me? Why can't only serious people come towards me? I'm not rushing into this. I'm gonna take my time. I've been with, like, so many, like, time wasters and stuff, so I'm gonna take my time and decide what I'm gonna do with this my cup, because I don't want to fight. I'm tired of fighting. Yeah, I'm not going to rush and move faster forward with this because I've got options that I need to analyze. I don't want to fight. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to rush into something I'm going to feel bored with pretty soon. Okay. Alright, let's look into the Ace of Cups. Let's see what it is that this earth sign is choosing to protect. And rather pour on themselves death card. They rather give their cup to themselves. Get two more, and then I'll show you all. Alright, let's see. Three of Cups. The Empress in reverse. Okay. This person is choosing to give their cups to themselves and not do with love right now, because they are like accepting the end of things. This might be the end of what they believe to yeah, they're moving on. They just want to accept the end of things. They're learning their lessons, and they're realizing that for something to begin, something has to end. So when it comes to relationships, you're like, well, if I'm going to have to be in a relationship, I'm going to have to stop being single. Am I ready to be single? Okay, well, yeah, let me build my coins. This person is choosing not to commit, or is like enjoying their singlehood because they're enjoying socializing. They're realizing that there's a lot to gain from mixing, networking, and stuff like that. So they'd rather do that than commit themselves to just one person when they feel like there's a lot out there that they can benefit from, particularly in a social group setting. Because this person doesn't quite feel they are ready at the moment. They know that they have like the little bits and pieces, but they're in the process of like joining all the dots together. So they don't feel that they are showing up as their best self. Whether you're male or female, this person doesn't feel that they are up to the divine, they're not at their divine or their best level, so they're like holding back at the moment. Alright, so let's look at this Queen of Pentacles and see what they're about. Got the King of Wands, alright, okay. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse. One more. Alright, that's it. Got the King of Swords. Okay. This Queen of Pentacles knows that if they focus on their money long... Okay, let me show you. Got the King of Wands. I like that. I don't know. It just reminds me, that's the clip I have on my socials. This Michael Jackson wearing like similar outfit. He's just pointing. He's like, oh, okay, he's in a store. And he's like, oh, that's mine. Is that mine? I like that. Is that mine? I like that. Yeah. This is a passionate person that knows how to like channel their creativity. And they're not someone that is like easily led. Because the Ace of Wands, they're not easily led. They are very passionate, but in reverse, they are like, this person is like really like checking their sexual energy right now. Yeah, they're checking their sexual energy. They are holding, in some decks, the Ace of Wands, it looks it's very phallic. So like the wands in tarot can be like the penis or the dick or whatever. So but it's in reverse, like this person is like zipping it up, focusing on their creative pursuits, and wanting to be the most strategic and diplomatic they can be, and they are not taking any. They are ready to cut to the bullshit. They would see your bullshit if you come with the bullshit, right? Okay, so quick summary. This earth sign is taking a step back from dating, and they're just chilling, or they're not just ready to fully commit. They rather put their love into themselves because they're focusing on their money. They don't want to commit because they have got a couple of options that they need to analyze, and they really want to make sure they're not going to get bored with whatever they choose, and they don't want to fight. They're tired of fighting relationships. They are giving their love to themselves because they are realizing that they need to make sure they tidy up their loose ends of being single, and they probably might be exiting from a relationship, so they're just accepting the end of things while being optimistic and looking forward. They're really going to socialize. They are knowing the importance of socializing and moving forward. And while they're doing that, yeah, they know they have work to do because they've got a lot of potential, but they're not just meeting it right now. Yeah, while they're focusing on their money, while they're building up their coins, climbing the ladder to their success, they are really being strong, being passionate, exercising deep discipline, and working on being very productive and efficient and honest and tactical and strategic with their thoughts and their thinking. Last card of advice for relationships for earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So it's 1-1. Once, alright. Got the Devil in reverse. And the Reflection. Okay. So that's the Devil. The manipulator, the controller, the creation of illusion, in reverse, and then you've got reflection. I will read this as this person is taking their time because they don't want to be influenced or manipulated or ridden. They don't want to be enslaved by somebody else, and they don't want to come off as that way, and they really want to, you know, who was it that said it? Was it Mother Teresa or was it Gandhi? I know it's one of them. I said something like, be the change you want to see in this world. This person wants to make sure that they are showing up. They don't ask for what they know they cannot give, and yeah, so they really want to work on themselves and really get their money, because they want to be able to rightfully demand for what they think they deserve and what they want and the expectations they love, because they genuinely know that they are going to mirror it and give it back. Okay, so if you were, yeah, it might be for you or somebody else, but one person in this situation is focusing on their money and they're taking their time, because this person is, yeah, this person really taking their time. Okay, so that's it, earth signs. Okay, so now let's do the sound meditation. And so I'm going to do 3 rounds on the singing bowl. So while we're doing that, just breathe in, breathe out, think about your question, and then we'll get 1 card from this deck for advice for that. Okay, earth signs, are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. So the question about the thing, of the person, and your mind. 1 card for earth signs. Too many. I want just 1. Rejection. How are you going to deal with, if this doesn't work out, how are you going to, if this doesn't work out, how are you going to handle it? How are you going to handle it? You might want to consider getting a plan B if this doesn't work out. You might be so convinced about the success of this, or you might be expecting the success of this, but don't be too shy or too afraid or too scared to consider what rejection is going to look like, and really find out how you can handle it. That might help you make smarter decisions. Yeah, so let's take our time and figure out how we're going to deal with rejection if it comes up. Okay, so that's it, earth signs. Thank you for staying till the end. Please like, share, subscribe. I cannot definitely say what my posting schedule is going to be, but I'm going to do my best to be consistent and release some shorts in the coming week. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. I hope you got some information that was able to help you. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing week, and have an amazing and soft week. All right then, thank you. Bye.